Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be unboxing the GTRacing gaming chair, and this is the model GT505 White Edition, and I added this one to my wish list. This was the first chair I added to my wish list because of the nice clean design of this one. My previous chair, which was a GTRacing gaming chair, worked out great. The only thing that I could say that had a problem was the seat. It got a little bit warm after a few hours of sitting down because it was like fabric, and that was my only complaint about that. So, all right, here is the box, and there's my knife. This box weighed 48 pounds, and I lifted this up to the second floor of my apartment by myself, so it wasn't too heavy, but make sure to get some help lifting this. This stuff is heavy, and you gotta be very careful. Okay, we have the base here. Let's take a look. Interesting. We got the white, kind of look like spoons on the bottom, and there's really no grip to it, but it feels very sturdy. Very good plastic. Good plastic. Here's our assembly instruction booklet. Very nice glossy quality. And I'm excited to see this here, the handrests. Take this out. And, ooh, we got the lock, so we can adjust these. Nice. And these are, wow, these are cushioned. So a lot softer than what I'm used to. Very good. Here's the other one. Nice cushion there. And here is the backrest. Oh, this flap is wow. So at first it looked kind of gray. Now taking it out, wow, I love this design. Super clean. Look at that. GTRacing. Smells brand new. Doesn't have an angle to it, so it's just like straight. It's a little bit of a curve up here. Very nice. Here's the seat. Okay, so it's not really like a bucket. It's not going in. It's more flat than what I'm used to. Here's the back cushion. There's the lumbar support for your lower back cushion. It's more flat. Nice. And here are the plastic covers for the assembly. Aha. And here is the headrest, head pillow. Uh-oh, we have a piece of stitching. Gotta be careful cutting this stuff. Alright, so all the tools, the screws, and the wheels are going to be in here. And this is the bottom mechanism, or the lever. And now we can start putting this together. Okay, let's open up this box here and see what's inside. Here are the wheels with the white rims. Very good. Here's our tools and screws. Actually just one tool. An Allen wrench with a screwdriver tip on one end. We have the caps. And we have all the screws, our main screws. Here's our gas lever, lifter, whatever you want to call this. Here is the lever. Don't want to move this at all. Very dangerous to move this while it's not attached. You can break your fingers. It might come sliding off or come pinching down. So don't move this. And that's one side. Here is the other side. Interesting. So we have this kind of this spool, spiral, metal thing going on there. So here is our booklet, and I apologize for the background noise. I just have my window open and it's raining, and I do love the sound of rain, so I'm going to leave that open. Very good instruction manual here. Very nice. There's the first step, and we're going to build the base. So place the base upside down and insert the casters into the bottom of the base. The casters, they are pretty easy to install, and you don't want to do that. What you want to do in order to install these easy and efficiently and effectively without using too much force is using your weight. So I'm going to hold the base down, have the wheel, and push with my weight like that. I noticed that if I'm doing it just with my bare hands like this, it's a lot of work. Now we have our base. Step 2, install the gas lift and insert gas lift cover. This will go in just like that. It's like 3 cups. Just like that. Now for the third step, it says align F and M with the holes of the seat, then tighten screws. So let's grab F and M, and the F side is going to be on the right, and the M part is going to be left, shown here at the bottom. Do not tighten screws completely until all the screws are fixed in the correct position. Open up our screws and our Allen wrench. We're going to need 4 of these. 4 of these black screws. I'm going to attach this onto here. I'm going to start with this hole. That easy. One hand holding this piece and the other finding the hole and screwing it in. So let's tighten these up. Because everything is aligned perfectly. You want to tighten as much as you can so you don't have to go back and retighten this. Now for the other side. Just like that. There we go. I don't have a nice setup to build these chairs. There are the 2 screws. Alright, so we're going to push this one down as much as we can. This one takes a little bit more work. I don't know if it's just this side or it's just my chair in general that I have to apply more pressure on this side. Those 2 are now done. Moving on. Step 4. Put M5 times 8 screws to the hole of R1 and L1 and tighten. then put the caps on. Okay, so we're gonna put the caps or the covers over these and the caps. Pass this plastic piece through here. There we go. Here are these screws. We're gonna throw in a screw here. Hopefully, yep, it went in. Nice. And the second screw is gonna go on the back right there. There we go. Just had to align it a little bit. And make sure not to tighten anything up until you align everything good. Here are the caps. One cap is gonna go there. Moving on to the other side. Okay. I think I got it. One more screw here. Let's make sure to align that. And I got it. Now to tighten this. Moving on to step 5, align F and M with the holes of back, then tighten screws. So now we're gonna place the backrest and screw that on. Backrest is gonna have 4 screws, 2 on each side, like that. And place that there. We're gonna need 4 of these screws. So let's begin by getting the bottom screw in first, and moving on to the other side. I just want to get this started. This side was a lot easier. And let's align top one. Nice. Now for this side. Let's get that. You want to start tightening the top screw. I feel like that's the most important one. I wouldn't do the bottom screw just yet. Just make sure that top one is in there all the way, but don't tighten it too much. Now this side for me was a lot easier to get these screws in. I'm not sure why, but didn't take too much work. This other side unfortunately did take a little bit of effort. Those holes are not, I don't know, they're just hard to grab on with the screw here. Now that everything is in its place, you can start really tightening this up. Step 6, install R2 and L2 with M5 star 8 screw, then put the cap on. Okay. Now these may seem identical, but they're different. And the way they're different is the length of this bottom piece. So if I try to clip this on, it's not going to work. See how there's some space left over? And this one is going to fit perfectly. See that? Got it in the hole. And there it is, over the metal piece. I'm going to attach my screw on there. Look for that hole again. Just make sure you find the gray. Once you get that all tightened up, use the cap and cover that hole. Here we go. Start at the bottom, clip that on. Get our screw, tool. Look for the gray or white. And good to go. Step 7, install the mechanism and armrests. This is gonna be nice. Let's start off with the mechanism, shall we? So this arrow is pointing to the front. This is the back side. And we want this mechanism to be sitting like this. So we have 2 screws up here and 2 screws here. Just like that. Now I'm going to start at the top. And you want to make sure this lever is on the right side. And adjust that. Now we got all 4 screws in here. And I can begin tightening these up. Now moving on to the armrests. And these are not really showing which side is which. But, well, are they identical? Does it even matter? Yeah, everything is very identical, so you don't even have to worry about which side goes to which. Wait. That's pretty good. So I'm looking at each one, and each side is identical. So whichever way you'd like to throw it in there, it's always going to come out the same. See that? Okay, let's get this going. We will need a total of 2, 4, 6, 8. Let's just get started here with the first one. Do its thing. Now, depending on your preference, you can adjust this to go in a little bit or out. And I'm gonna keep this in. And there we are. Now on to the other side. Now this thing's getting a little bit heavy. And this side's gonna be a little bit difficult because I already have an armrest down there. So we're just gonna be very extra careful and try to get this done as quickly as possible. Screws are in. Now we can throw this on the base. Finally, here we go. Wow, this thing is heavy. Damn, that is heavy. Wow. Now I'm going to place the cushions on the chair. Final step. Here is the lower back cushion. Unclip those. And what we want to do is slide these two under here. So make sure that's straight, like that. Tuck that in there. Here's the other side. Place that down. And here we are. Let's pull that all the way. And we lift one side. And clip this on. Perfect. Let's grab the other side. And clip it there. Just like that. Very good. Now what's cool about this cushion is you can adjust it. Obviously that's not going to work. Yeah, it's very good. Looks nice. And finally the headrest. I'm going to unclip that. Make sure you get the right side. And I'm going to pass through this hole again. And clip those on. And there we go. We got our GTRacing White Edition chair all set up. And now for the test. First time sitting down. I'm a little sweaty. Oh man, that back support is amazing. Yeah. Oh, the lever is nice. It's very smooth. The wheels are not as smooth. They're a little stiff. Gotta break them in. And these are good. I feel like this side is a little crooked. Yeah, this side's just a little bit crooked, so I'm gonna have to go back and adjust that. But the headrest is, felt like they could put more cushion into the headrest. And this chair actually fits me perfect. This is a good chair because I can feel it hugging me a little bit, you know? Some of these gaming chairs were a little too large for me and it wasn't a good size. And this one is just barely, I'm barely getting over the top here. I don't really feel like the bottom is holding me like it should. Not a big fan of that. But I love that back support. The back support is perfect. Nice. Now we got a nice working gaming chair. Thanks to GTRacing. Here is a closer look at the chair and the stitching. So it's not really white. It's a very light gray. And there is a gray version. It's a lot darker than this one. And they have a full black version too. Here's the GTRacing logo. And it's crazy, the stitching on here. It's like perfect. And there's the logo on the headrest. Perfect as well. And on the top there. Very cool. Here's the logo on the lower back cushion. So this material is like suede. It's very nice. You can see that there. So this is a mesh fabric, so it's breathable. And the handrest is cushiony, or has cushion. Here is the back side. Looks clean. There's really no grip on these. It's more of a design, aesthetic look. Nice wheels, they're not generic black. Standard casters, these look pretty cool with the rims, the white rims. That nice white rim design. So overall, I'm very happy with this chair. It looks very nice. And hopefully it lasts me more than a couple years. And I'll take good care of it. So that is it for this video. I know it was long. Thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. Any questions, comment down below. And I'll try to get back to you guys as soon as possible. Thank you so much. Take care, and I'll see you guys on the next one.